Ever since we left quarantine, Incineroars have been rising up. Skyjay, Dr. Yum Yum Yum, Animal Kingdom. I don't want them to play this character. This character scares me.
There were so many Incineroars and doubles today. That was just crazy to watch.
He's kind of a decent doubles character, too. Funny thing about this matchup, or at least about these players, Fade has not been attending many locals. So I was actually very surprised to hear that Fade was coming out to this event. Of course, hailing from Champaign at this current point in time.
Fade just keeping that distance there.
Yeah, and it's really a game of let me just run away from you as much as possible with the Bayonetta. Because up close, Bayo typically one of those characters that can scrap, right? She is kind of a scrappy character. But unfortunately, against Incineroar, really just gets punished too much. And now on the back foot, Fade is now forced to approach, when normally sitting back, using guns, and trying to just space out as much as possible with a bit more disjointy moves would be really good in this matchup, but now kind of forced to just play from the corner.
And Animal Kingdom really just has been getting those hits in. I'm not entirely sure what Fade is doing. Just maybe trying to land into those combos instead of getting those small hits. But Animal Kingdom has really just been actively approaching, I guess you could say.
Yeah, he wants to try to push the advantage as much as possible. He realizes that if he gets Fade a bit of room, that Fade will be able to kind of make more of a comeback here. You see a bit of room has now been made, and all of that progress that Animal K was making previously is almost gone. That grab is going to be coming through, up throw, and wow, that is going to kill.
It seems Fade only wants to approach with the intent of comboing. So if Animal Kingdom is going to capitalize on that, getting the footstool.
They're really well played here by Animal Cake so far. Bit of a revenge on the table. He's going to be eating a bit of damage for his efforts. Good DI to get out of that. Wow. Back-to-back heel slides. Not netting too much here, but Animal Kingdom up to 113%. Way better position here for Fade.
And once you get trapped in a Bayo combo, you're watching a cutscene. Bayo is so fun to just tie all those combos into because their moves work just so seamlessly together. But getting into those combos is the hard part for a Bayo player. So seeing Fade only trying to go for those combos seems very interesting.
Definitely realize the problem here that Fade is running into. Wow, and that is going to kill. Animal Kingdom, any stray hits that Fade throws out, Animal Kingdom has been punishing with revenge, and I think that's kind of why Fade is more scared of it, or at least not opting to use it as much as normal, but that back air finds its mark. Still a stock disadvantage here for Fade, but looking a little bit better in the matchup.
We'll see if Fade's going to become a bit more aggressive here, but Animal Kingdom can just get right punishing.
Yeah, he is. Just getting a forward smash into neutral. It's cool.
Animal King trapped in the air there, but makes it back.
Did you press the wrong button? Uh-oh. There's your stock. My bad.
Animal Kingdom with that first game.
There's no way. There's no way that killed at 78. Maybe Incineroar is good. Maybe I need to be a believer.
I mean, we've already seen Incineroars in doubles today. There were a lot that were not on stream that I was watching.
You know, pre-quarantine, Incineroar was considered probably like the second to third worst heavy overall. But it's hard to say that and to justify saying that when Incineroars are able to find so much success. Potentially better than Bowser, and that does hurt me to say.
I was actually watching a Incineroar Bowser double, Ditto's double match. So that was crazy that we're seeing both. And pulling out the Sephiroth here.
Yeah, so Fade does have a Sephiroth. There are a couple characters that Fade is known for playing. Sephiroth a bit newer into their repertoire.
But we'll see if it gives them more success than their Bayo. But Animal Kingdom is just able to keeping them off stage with the punish.
A bit better on the spacing so far. I think Fade seems not as comfortable, unfortunately, with keeping in Animal Kingdom's face, and that is double whiff, eating a bunch of percent.
really, Animal Kingdom can just capitalize off of all of those stray hits, all those approaches and punishes.
And Fade almost finding something. She's just having a really rough time trying to get in. There's a little bit of Oki set up onto the platform. Not going to net too much, unfortunately. Thankfully, though, while she can lose her stock at any given time, Fade is successfully keeping Animal Kingdom out of range. But yeah, there's a stock loss, unfortunately. Thankfully, we were a bit of afraid of. Oh no. There's just a lot of spot dodging coming in from Animal K. Almost after every single move that he does in front of Fade's face, goes for the spot dodge, knowing that Fade really needs to get a grab. He's going to be hunting for that grab, and therefore Fade gets a bit punished. Fade finally finding a bit of life here, knocking Animal Kingdom off the stage yet again. A bit of a juggle.
We'll see if she can keep Animal Kingdom off the stage there. If she can have any sort of advantage when it comes to fighting Incineroar, just in this matchup against Animal Kingdom, she needs to take it.
Animal Kingdom was ready for that forward tilt to come through, knows the win con here for Fade, and able to sneak a nice meaty forward air in, putting Fade 63%, incredibly dangerous percentage, but on the bright side, we do have Wing up and ready onto the table.
Able to get that stock off of Animal Kingdom, but Animal Kingdom still in the lead here percent-wise. Can just take another stock now almost, and just get that wing off of Sephiroth.
Yeah, almost immediately, and that's just kind of an unfortunate situation that Fade keeps finding herself in. Anytime that she gets a semblance of victory, gets pushed back down the hill, got to Sisyphus up these boulders yet again.
Just looking for hits here.
Yeah, this neutral play is interesting. Animal Kingdom, a lot of shimmies back and forth. You see this throughout his gameplay overall. He realizes that, like, getting in is something that can happen over time. It's something that doesn't need to happen right now. Especially because Fade is having a really rough time trying to edge guard Animal Kingdom. So he's very comfortable just kind of sitting here and taking a little bit of percentage, but with that stock lead, he can kind of just exert his control over the match slowly.
And especially given the way that Fade has been playing, I think the best choice here would be to edge guard Animal Kingdom.
It's hard. It's a little hard.
Definitely.
Yeah. But I agree with you, honestly.
Yes. Just giving him that disadvantage. But Animal Kingdom's just able to get out of every situation that Fade has been putting him in. Wing comes out.
Well, there's just no end lag there for Fade to try to put a punish in. And suddenly she dies to any throw now. 128%, and still has to try to make a whole stock comeback. About to be lapped here by Animal Kingdom. He just doesn't care. He's just sitting there. There you go. Finds his opening, gets the dash attack, takes the set.
Animal King takes it here against Fade.
Well, the King